then we can start to, let's say, use the database. Just now, let's say we start to do to create some transactions and to see the effect, and then we can start to try different options to see how it works. Okay, so let's say now we log in as this user to raise a travel request. So for example, now because for later we want to put the expenses, so I just create a bad date one. Let's say for Singapore to whatever, let's say Bangkok, and let's say this request is for the travel on, let's say on March. Okay, so you can put this one because okay, late submission due to, let's say, urgent request. Okay, so after you complete this, you can put estimate what is the travel cost, and or if, let's say, company is not required, then don't need to put. For now, let's say we just submit. Okay, so you can see the full trail now is pending for the manager, the supervisor to approve, because this one is because our approval loop is only one simple approval level. So it's this. So now let's say the manager see the notification, it will be login and to this manager, from to approve this, you can check this approve the requisition, and then do either approve, reject, or transfer. Okay, so let's see approve. So in the requester, he will see his travel request is being approved, and in the back end is under the transaction, there's okay, under request this. Oh, I will need to post on here. Okay. Okay, so here is that's the one we request, and then the status is this one show approved. Okay. So if now he get approved, but he can also raise the cash advance, but this one, since it's, let's say it's a bad date, we don't have, so we can just try the expenses. So he come back and claim for the travel request. So it link to the travel request for this one. Then you can put, okay, expenses code. Let's say this request from the 3rd of start date from this one. So can choose, let's say, air ticket. So this can put the, let's say, unit cost and amount, total amount or something, and can put this let's say the hotel fee. Okay, so you can put the amount, whatever amount. Okay, then okay, so you can also put, let's say, taxi, whatever. Okay, so then submit. Okay, so here it will prompt, because we said at least we need the attachment for the expenses create report. So if we don't have, then this one is okay. So sorry, because attachment checking here we set to arrow, meaning you need to must have attachment. So if you don't want, let's say, not so strict, you can just put a warning. So you can change this one, go to warning, and get the system. Let's say we do update the setting here. Okay, so we resubmit this one. Okay, so now I submit. So it just give you a warning. So, oh, this one, no attachment, so you can continue. So this one, all these are the settings that say you can play with. Okay. So then we go to, let's say now he submitted this, he submitted this is under awaiting approval. So he submitted this, you go to approval trail, can see now it's wait until this one to approve. So it's again, it's the same. Okay, so now we let the manager go and notify and go and log in to approve this. You can check. Okay, so you can drill down to the travel request, the previously raised. Okay, and go and check this, go and do the approve. Can put a comment on. Okay, so again, it's the same warning. Okay, so now these are assigned. Okay. So from here, the user now logging, he see he can find that say his expenses claim actually is approved, but it's not yet posted to the 6300. This one from back end, you are able to see from here expenses batch. Okay, so these are the one just now we raised, but it's not yet posted. Okay, so this the one we filling, and then you can see this, and you can drill down to the travel request. Okay, from here you can drill down to the travel request and cash advance, because for this travel request no cash advance list. Okay, so here you want to do the posting. There one posting is manual post is from here. You can use this button to manually post this one to the AP module, because based on our setting, we enable this one create AP invoice for the expenses. This one create AP invoice for the expenses. So you can see now these two options now is in gray. You cannot change anymore. This one is because after we get the this one transaction go inside, then it's not allowed to change. Okay. So for example, we can do the menu post. So we post to AP. So you see this the is from the expenses batch. Okay, with the source code EN here. Okay, so these are the batch the expenses claim here. Okay. Okay, so now this one is like when you have the requisition and post to 6300 through the manual post from backend. But the system also have provide a tool to do the automatic post. So we can do one more. Let's say we create one, let's say a local claim. So for the local expenses claim, just now we don't have the travel request requirement. These are the travel request type. Oh no, expenses report type. We define here for local expenses claim, we did not enable this item. So here is, it will not ask you to select the travel request requisition document. So here that say now we can type, okay, for the claim, okay, we can put, okay, mail or Then, okay, this one done, maybe entertainment. So you can put, let's say, 200 total amount, submit. Okay. So the manager login can approve. He can come here, then can see this. So you can do the same thing, can approve. So requester login, if requester login, he can see his expenses is being approved. Okay, so now we want to see the how the auto post works. So in the Norming software, he provided a tools for CH300 under this. Okay, under Marco, there's one program called Post RM requisitions. So using this one, you can automatic push the requisition from web, this one to the 6300. So when you run this, because you see, if here it already got one INI file created, that means this one has already been configured. If let's say, then like this, then you double click, it will automatically start to post. So because for now I want to show how this one it works, I can just delete this one. Okay, so now the configuration file does not exist. So in this scenario, you run this file. It will allow you to do the configuration. So here you can type in the entity, the company name. Let's say just now we say if you have multiple entity, then we will use the comma. Here is to separate. You can continue to add, let's say 001, something like that. Okay, so now I think I don't have. I just put one, and then type in the 6300 login ID and password, and choose the 6300 version is 72. This is 2025. My system is 6300 2025. So you can select what transactions you want to use this auto posting to post from the to push from the web. This one created to from the RM push to the this one the 6300. So for now I just select all. See. So you will see now this configuration file is show up. So this file now this configuration, we have done the configuration. If you double click this one to run, it will start to post this outstanding transaction to the 6300. But we can also put this one to the Windows task scheduler so that the system to automatically run at the fixed time we set. So I will demonstrate both. So if now, for example, now I double click, it will start to run. Okay, so I'm running. Let me see. Okay, here's the log. Let me see what is the fail to open section. Okay, probably I typed the long password. Let me click config again. Okay, so I double click. Okay, start to do the posting. You see this? Okay. Okay, so now you refresh the screen. Okay, you see the now post just now is approved one, post one, now both are approved. The first one is manual post, second one is post to the program, this post RM requisition. You can look at from here, transactions. So these are the batch just now we click. So these are the batch we created, the new, and you will go to transactions. So you see here got two. These are the second one is under the same batch under in the AP invoice batch. So this is because here we have the setting under okay, because create AP invoice batch by adding to the existing batch. You want to let's say start create a new batch, then choose this one. Okay. So if let's say we don't want to like every time manually create this one, then you can create the task Windows task scheduler to create a let's say here okay for example this one I manually create already, but here we can create new tasks and then let's say post RN requisition. Okay, so remember to tick this one because this program need to run as a administrative right so need to tick this and trigger. We can put the let's say new. You can set the either daily or something. Okay, let's say every day, what time. Okay, then the actions is the program. We start a program, we click this. Okay, then done. Okay, so if you want to test, just click this on run and test. Okay, because now no transaction, so it's not doing. Okay, so that's about how to let's say now after we do the basic setup on the back end and the web portal, then you can start to experience with the create transaction and do manual posting and auto posting.